Good morning, gentlemen. This is Mr. Hill again, and it's Easter weekend, and I hope all of you are spending time with your families, or if you're not, like me, I decided to not put my parents at risk or anyone in my family, and so I'm quarantining myself in Toronto, and doing what's right, I think, for the long term. But would I like to be with them? Yes, but I think it's best in the current times. So I've taken a little time to go through some of our assignment expectations, and I'm gonna to do another little video to keep you guys moving along. If you're if you got nothing to do and you want to be working on your assignments, okay. So this video is actually going to focus on making our happy or sad program a little more robust, okay. So and this is going to tie in nicely with the Instagram assignment. So right now in the happy or sad problem, it's not an assignment. I think I said in the last video, I maybe mentioned that it was an assignment. This is not an assignment. This is what I'm using to focus my demos. So right now they only actually look at one type of happy face and one type of sad face. Okay. Now in the Instagram assignment, I would say you're looking at a whole list, right? A whole bunch of possible inappropriate emoticons. So I think this demo will actually help you with Instagram more than it'll help you create this happy or sad program. But I think it'll actually make our happy or sad program a little more robust. Okay, so I'm going to start off by creating a list, right? A happy face list that includes all the emoticons that I might want to check. So, for example, I'm going to use the one that's included in the assignment, right? I think we use a colon, okay? And remember that this is a string, so you want to make sure you wrap um, your strings in quotes. Okay, so there's the one that's included in the problem, and I'm gonna include the classic just colon and a smiley in a bracket. Okay, we'll wrap that too. Okay, and maybe one more. Okay, so let's here's a quotation mark and a little colon, our nose, and maybe just a capital D with a big smile. Okay, now I'm going to do the same with sad, right? So imagine that for your happy face list, this was a list of inappropriate emoticons that you were looking at. Okay, that's one way to think about how this might apply to the Instagram assignment. Now, the sad face list, I'll make a similar list here. Okay, so I have my square brackets, and inside I'm gonna do my colon, nose, smiley face. There's the one that's included in the example problem, and I'll do a colon and upside down parentheses, and I will do a colon and a nose, and I'm gonna go capital C. Okay, it kind of looks like a sad face, but whatever. It's just an example of another one that might work. Okay, so now I have two lists: a happy face list and a sad face list. Okay, right now I'm keeping all this the same. Right, we're doing our checks to see if our message is 255 characters or less, and here is where I want to start to examine my conditions. Okay, so this for loop goes through each word in my paragraph. Okay, and if the word is equal to a happy face, it's going to update my happy face counter. Well, instead of doing this, we can actually check to see if our word, right, array of words I is actually just a word in our paragraph. Okay, if it's in, right, and I can write down my happy face list, okay, then we can update our counter. Okay, and if our array of words is in the sad face list, we can update our sad counter. Okay, so let's test this out to see if it's working. Okay, so I'm going to run the program, and here is an example, and let's try enter. Okay, that's that one. There's a happy face, and I'm gonna go a regular happy face, and I'm gonna go one of the big happy faces, and let's make some sad faces too. Okay, actually for this first example, this first test, let's just test our sad faces. So when I break this up, there should be 1, 2, 3 happy faces. Okay, so our happy face counter should be set at 3, no sad faces, and we'll test that out, hit enter, and we end up with 3 happy faces. So it's picking up all these emoticons. Okay, so pretty cool. Let's test out the sad faces. So here is an example, and we're going to go colon, nose, upside down, colon, nose, capital C, and we'll go colon and upside down. Okay, and maybe that's it. Okay, so then we got 0 happy faces and 3 sad faces. Okay, so this is a cool way to use lists to create a list of inappropriate things or things that you might be checking in your conditions to update your counters to test the type of mood your message might have. Okay, so I'll stop the demo there, but this is definitely a great tool or technique that can be used in the Instagram assignment, and I'm going to keep chipping away and modify things a little bit so that we can make our program a little more robust, and definitely these examples will help you with your Instagram assignment. Okay, happy Easter, gentlemen, and until next time, stay safe.